the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam at the Copperhead course at Innisbrook. Rich, a soft opening to what's going to be a very challenging day.
It's an easy opening, but in saying that, if you get a little bit out of position here at the first par 5, 560 yards, you're in a world of hurt. You have out of bounds left that sneaks into you a little bit quicker, bunkers down the fairway that you want no part of. All in all, if you walk off of this hole with a 5, you're really not disappointed.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. And let's see what he can do here today. That's a little untidy. Henny, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
It's not on the fairway, but it's not bad. It's a good lie in the first cut.
Going with the hybrid.
Nice out the rough here.
Good shot there. Oh, 13-footer coming up here. Well, that's a nice line. Oh, that looks like Seabiscuit in his prime. An opening eagle to get the day started.
Cannot imagine a better way to start their round off with an opening eagle.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort. Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Outstanding approach shot. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
It's tracking. Oh, he's up, Tiger. A par putt on the table. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. At -2, going along nicely today. Rich, it's A challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Oh, that was pure. This one from about 160 yards out. Opting for the 9-iron. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third. A 7-footer right here.
That starts off on a good line.
And down it goes. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Getting ready to play their third. That goes down for an eagle. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
This for a birdie run. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
It's heading to the rough for mine. This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Didn't that look good for a long time? This putt coming up is for birdie. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Currently 5 under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Oh, well done. Second shot here on the 6th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, almost went in. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. This one started out on a good line. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, I'm down on the 11th right now. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
And they've found themselves in the first cut. Great looking shot this. Wow, what a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Putting for birdie. I like the look of this. Here's a look at Rambo from a moment ago. Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it. Well, there's a scorecard saver, Rich. That's perfection. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This is their look at birdie.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will take him to 8 under. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee at par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Wonderfully played. This is the second shot here on the 9th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. 8 feet to the cup. And that's for birdie. Well holed. And JT is currently our leader. The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Choosing the 9-iron here. And tidy looking shot, that one. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard, now a 3-shot lead. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Playing from around 230 yards. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
How close was that to going down? Lining up the birdie putt here. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Nailed it. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. And Justin Thomas currently leads the field. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well, you're in the hands of the tree gods now. Time for the second shot at the 12th.
Players on other side of the golf course making some noise.
That's nicely done. Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course. Lining up for his second.
I gotta say, from that spot, that's exactly what they were trying to do.
Let's get back to it, shall we? 4 feet to the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Beautiful shot. That's a good way to move into the top 10. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely, I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Oh, well played. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. And it's Justin Thomas in the lead. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa. And here we are with their 4th. That'll work. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. This shot here from about 240 yards. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Well done. Take the birdie. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. He's in a share of 3rd place. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Well, this one's going right at the flag. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
This has a real chance.
Oh, that's a lengthy putt. Well holed. And it's that man JT on top spot of this leaderboard. Good play from Justin Thomas. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
Great shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
This one heading towards the green. That's a great shot here at 16 and sets up a chance for birdie. It's time for another highlight. Let's head to the 17th hole.
And it falls.
Okay, let's get back to the action. And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Oh, what a super shot. And now they're sitting in second, one spot behind our leader, Justin Thomas.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Oh, stop it. What a shot. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt. Ooh. An opportunity to make a par here. That's half a chance of being holed, this one. For the par. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Wonderful effort. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Justin Thomas is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Well struck. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And another round safely in the books.